And I also want to speak to your inner wounded child. It's okay. It's okay. I know the hurt. I know the pain. I know the embarrassment. I know the humiliation that some of us went through as teenagers. So I want to speak to you today that you are loved. You are healed. You are forgiven. You need to forgive everybody that has hurt you from your past. Even if it's your parents, aunts, uncles, family members, even if it's in a situation like me where I was dating someone whose mom didn't like me. That hurt me. But I am healed today. I am healed. My inner wounded child is healed. And today we're going to talk about unforgiveness because it seems like that has been the theme for me over the past weekend. I heard it Saturday night. We had our Valentine's Day banquet on Saturday night, and we had a panel discussion that was talking about, different relationship issues. And somebody asked the question, can you forgive and do you forget? And so we kind of went off into a little deep in for that for a moment. And then I heard unforgiveness again on Sunday. So unforgiveness has been a theme for me personally this past weekend, and forgiving this past weekend. And then I also had a dream last night concerning a relationship that I was in when I was 16 years old. And y'all couldn't tell me nothing. Okay, I was in love. I was in love with this guy. We were kind of like planning our whole lives together, but I also knew that his mother didn't like me. And so during the course of our relationship, I was never able to go over there. And back then, parents were strict about, letting their kids date or whatever the case may be. So I understood that. But what I didn't understand is the way things happened after he had cheated on me. For a long time, this is Testimony Tuesday, okay? So I ain't gonna hold y'all up. For a long time, was holding some type of bitterness, unforgiveness, and resentment towards this person's mother because I felt like she played a vital role as to the dismantling of our relationship. So I wouldn't necessarily say he was a mama's boy, but mama's like looking in hindsight now, I see, since I have a son, how the mother wanted to protect her child. And also in hindsight, I was looking as if I'm a good person. So what makes you think that I wouldn't have been good to your son? And so those are the questions that was always still lingering in my heart as to why she treated me the way she did, and why she really didn't care for me, and why she really didn't like me, and why she didn't feel like I was good enough to be with her son. And so not only was I battling issues with not feeling worthy enough to be in this relationship because he had cheated, I was also battling feelings of the mother attacking me and making me feel like I'm not worthy to be with her son either. Because after we had broke up, he had got into a new relationship, and the new relationship he was in, this chick was able to go to the house and chill and meet the moms, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just happened to meet her by circumstance because we went to the same church. So it's not like I met him at school and then he introduced me to his mom. Like, I knew his mom because we all went to the same church, which was my grandfather's church. So it was like, me. I came from a good family. I'm a good person. But I also understood that she had a job, and her job was to protect her son. And so I had this dream last night again where we were like older, but we were still together, and she was still upset. Now, before y'all get in my comment section, well, aren't you married? Why are you talking about another man on YouTube? I've already explained to my husband the fact that I'm speaking on my experiences. My man is already okay with me telling my experiences because he always encourages me that I'm going to help somebody else. So before y'all come for me in the comments section asking why I'm thinking about the past, it's not even that. I'm going to help somebody overcome the shadow of unforgiveness. Because just like me, you may be struggling with your unforgiveness as well. And you may not even know that is still playing a vital part in your life today. The dream wasn't about him, it was about the interaction that I still had with his mother. And now, me being a mother, I'm finding it easy to forgive her for the way. Now, I don't excuse some of the things that transpired and the way that she made me feel and hurt my feelings. It made me feel, like I said, I wasn't worthy to be with her son, and had me question for a long time, was something wrong with me, and what did I do, and why is she treating me this way, why doesn't she like me? So a lot of things in my mind, being a teenage girl, was transpiring in this dream that I had last night. And my 16-year-old self, my 16, 17-year-old self came to me, but I was a grown woman. So it was like a childhood trauma that I was dealing with in this dream. And when I woke up, I was like, Lord, why? I am happily in a relationship. I don't want this person back. But God told me it wasn't about him. It was about the way that the mother made you feel. And now I understand it because my son is dating. He's 16. And I'm just like, no. What do you mean? No. You guys want to hold hands? No. Did she just kiss you on the cheek? No. So I'm low key over here panicking inside, okay? But I said that to say this. I was able to forgive. I was able to forgive because now that I am in the position of being a mother to a boy who's growing up and who's dating and who has girlfriend and who wants to hang out with his girlfriend and things like that, I understand the nervousness and the anxiety and the worry and the fear that comes along with being a mother to a teenage boy. You know, them hormones get to popping, okay? So now I'm like, I better understood her position in wanting to protect her son, because now I'm in that same position, and now I can forgive some of the things that were said, that was done. And it was not, I don't even think it was done intentionally. I just think she was trying to protect her son. So if you are dealing with issues of unforgiveness or bitterness or resentment, please do not be like me and hold on to this stuff unknowingly for 20 years, 10 years, 15 years. Because had I not had that dream and had that not really opened my eyes, I probably would have never even addressed my unforgiveness towards his mother. Because thinking and reflecting on it today, I am grateful that I am able to forgive. And I am grateful for the lesson she taught me on what it's like to be a mother that protects her child. But I'm grateful also for the way also the woman that she taught me not to be, if I could just be frank. Because with my son's girlfriend, I tried to take her under my wing, and I tried to tell her, like, hey baby, you know, you don't want to do this, you don't want to be that, you don't want to say this, you don't want to say that, you can't be this. So I tried to take her under my wing because I felt like if myself and the other person's mother would have just given me a chance and would have just talked to me and came to me and said, hey, what do you like about my son? You know, how, you know, where do you guys see yourselves going? I know y'all are young, y'all just puppy love, but stuff like that. So this is really a lesson on forgiveness and a lesson to single parents who are dealing with boys who are dating or girls who are dating. Talk to your kids, and do not look at them through the lenses of your jaded perspective, because that's one thing that I decided not to do with my child and raising my child. I'm not gonna raise him the same way my parents raised me. I'm not going to allow my wounded inner child to affect how he's moving in his own individuality in this world. All I can do is be the parent. I can lead him, I can guide him, I can correct him, I can pray for him. And that's one thing that I am proud about, because I talk to my son. Me and my son have a very close relationship, but it's also about forgiving on this Testimony Tuesday. So I want to hear your story in the comment section. Who do you need to forgive? Who have you forgiven and what was the outcome? Put it down in the comments section. And I also want you to know that you are doing a great job, whether you're a single mom, whether you're a single dad. Hey, we're just doing the best that we can with the information that was given to us, how our parents was raised us, and how we choose to interact with our kids. So do not feel bad if you feel like you're failing, because there have been plenty of times. And y'all, please do not make me cry on this video, because this was dear to me for a long time. A long time. Not only did that relationship break my confidence, but the way that the mother treated me broke my confidence as well. But today, being a 38-year-old woman who questioned my worth for 20-something years, I am healed today. And I am able to say to that person, if she ever comes across this video, I forgive you. Because I know that you were only trying to do what was best for your son. Once God gave me that revelation, I knew it was time to deal with that. And I knew it was time to forgive. So on this Testimony Tuesday, I want to encourage you to put it down in the comment section and say, I am healed. My inner wounded child is healed. I am free. I am valued. I am worthy. And I am loved. I pray that this message blesses somebody today. Don't forget, do not hold on to the unforgiveness, resentment, and bitterness, because it's only going to keep you stuck in cycles. And God has so much better for you. I freed myself today, and I thank God for it. So I pray that you all are blessed. Continue doing the inner work. Continue healing. Continue rising. Continue shining. I love you all. Have a good night. God bless.